Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK. This is a quick video entitled Carnivore Myths, and most importantly, the worst carnivore myth. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people outside of the carnivore diet world don't know this, but even people in the carnivore world spout this myth. So there's a lot of people guilty of spouting the myth that anyone who's eating a low carb or carnivorous diet, the weight would just melt off, drip off. The second you start, the weight would just fall off you. And in a matter of a couple of months, you're going to be a new human. The weight's just going to drip off. You'll be able to see it dripping off. You'll be going through the sizes of clothes within weeks. You'll be 4 sizes less in 2 months. This is a myth that's got to die, in my opinion. I don't explain it brilliantly, so I'm going to put a link in to this video in the description of an amazing video that I saw by Kelly Hogan. If you don't know Kelly Hogan, she's been a carnivore for so many years now, I've lost count. It's got to be around the 15-year mark by now. I can't remember, but it's enough time. And actually, when she first found carnivore, she gained weight for 6 months. Okay, so depending on where you come from, you could have been starving yourself, or you could have a lot of severe hormonal problems, or you could have just been malnourished or something. And overweight people can be malnourished too, by the way. I know that's hard to believe, but there are overweight people out there that are not giving themselves the right nourishment from the right foods. All they're eating is crap. So they look like they're well nourished, but actually their body's starving because they're not getting the right nutrition. Okay, so when I say malnourished, that's skinny people and overweight people combined. In this video, Kelly does such an amazing deep dive into what I really love about Kelly is that she's really evolved as a person. When she first found carnivore, she was all about the way she looked, and then she was all about the health. And now her channel receives a lot of messages from people that are struggling. And so she's done a big deep dive into why am I not losing weight? And it's actually the best video I've seen on the subject, actually. Obviously, she gained for 6 months, then she lost, and then she's now become the perfect weight for her and the perfect health, which is always more important. And now she helps other people. And she obviously gets a lot of people on her channel saying, why am I not getting results? And so she's done that deep dive. Like I just said, watch the video she did in the description. It's so good. But I would really love it if some of the longer term carnivores, they're not all like this, okay? But there will be some carnivores who have no tolerance for people like me, the ones that can do it week after week after week after week after week, and there's no budging in the scales. And then we mess about because we're so frustrated. There's got to be at least one person watching this channel right now, watching this video right now, that says, that's me. That is me. I can do it week after week after week after week. I understand that there's probably healing to do, but how long is it going to take? Now, this isn't everyone, but the longest I've now heard, the official longest amount of time I've heard is 3 years. 3 years for someone to start losing weight. That's probably not going to be you, and it's probably not going to be me, but that's the worst case scenario. I've heard of people taking 7 months, a year, 6 months, 9 months. But some people, depending on where you're coming from, medications you've taken, surgeries you've had, problems you've had, depends how much time you've messed about. Now we've got waiting to do. And it does suck. But it's going to happen. No one ever got unhealthy or obese from eating a pure meat diet with water. Some people, though, have healing to do. Some people have got muscle to build back up. Some people do gain before they lose. Some people have just got a lot of waiting to do. And it's accepting that. So I want the myth. One of the things I want to do with this channel is it's health first. I want to bust the myth that meat is bad for us. I want to expose all the lies about meat, saying it's going to kill us. And also the myth that everyone that joins carnivore instantly drops weight. If you're a female over the age of 45 and you've yo-yoed from whatever dieting, you could have yo-yoed from keto, you could have yo-yoed from carnivore, or any other manner of slim fast, whatever. You've done it more than once. Your body's got confused. You know, there's certain parts of my body that are loving me right now because they're thinking, right, she's doing it. But there will be certain parts of my body that are thinking, we've seen this before, haven't we? She's done this before. And so my body is now super resistant. So I may have the blood sugars in the right range and a whole load of other health benefits, but my body is probably still thinking, let's see. It's possible that it will take me a whole 12 months now before my body goes, do you know what? You're finally forgiven. I have finally forgiven you, and you're now going to lose the weight. And I have to accept that, because if I can't accept that, I'm never going to be slim. So I've got two choices. Ride it out and wait and be patient, strong, disciplined, consistent, or give up. What would Jocko Willink say about that? Discipline equals freedom. Don't be weak. Don't be weak, Sarah. So, yeah, that one myth that I want to kill with this channel is if you follow a keto or carnivore lifestyle, the weight will just melt off you like magic. You know? To be fair, when I was 38 and the very first time I found it, the weight was easier then. I hadn't messed about as much. It was the first time I'd done keto, and I did lose 35 pounds in 2 or 3 months. And if I hadn't lost the plot when I did, I would probably look absolutely unbelievable, just like Kelly. But now I have to face what I've done. I have to accept what I've done. I now know that my body's now hating me in certain areas, and it's not going to give up. It's just not going to give up the weight until it's sure that it can trust me. So I need to get out of my own way, and we all need to get out of our own way. Find other things to do, get rid of the scales, even get rid of the tape measure. Commit to the lifestyle and find something else to worry about. Tell yourself you're gorgeous, right as you are. Eat your meat, drink your water, and get natural light, and have a bloody brilliant day. And bust those myths. You take care and have a lovely day. Bye.